This weekend was really interesting for me. So I went to the US Open. I was lucky enough to be invited, and I got to the game, and I was there rooting for Serena through and through. I think what Osaka did was amazing. If you watched the game, she was phenomenal, played a perfect game. And Serena even said this before. She said, when people play me, they play their absolute best, which is true. You know, everyone expects Serena to win, but everyone who comes is like, this is my moment. This is the greatest moment I'll ever have. And Osaka was phenomenal. And for those who don't know, the broad strokes of what happened in the story were Serena was playing in the match, and then the umpire said that, gave Serena a warning, because he said, hey, your coach is coaching you, which is against the rules in tennis, which personally I don't understand at all. I'm like, what's a coach for if a coach can't coach you? That seems like a really weird thing, because apparently like coaches are not supposed to coach you. They're just supposed to come to your game and just be like, Like, it's a weird, but they're not allowed to coach, which I think is really dumb. Just let the people coach. Every sport has coaching. Do you know what I mean? Imagine if like NBA coaches or like NFL coaches, like the players would come up and they'd be like, coach, what should we do now? And they're like, Y'all on your own. No, every sport has coaching. Let the people coach. I want to see what you can do with a coach. Like, it's not like taking drugs or something. It's your coach, you know? So that's the first part I don't get. But either way, yeah, like coaching is like a foul. You can get a penalty because of doing that. And so they warned her. But most commentators have said that when the coach was trying to coach, he was like trying to give Serena signals. She was on the other side of the court. She couldn't see anything. So she gets the warning. She goes, what the hell are you talking about? I wasn't looking at my coach. And the umpire's like he's like almost like, I don't care what you, I'm just telling you your coach was coaching. He broke the rules, so you get punished, which is how the sport works, right? So Serena, obviously, she's not happy about this. And then, you know, she has a point that doesn't go her way. She breaks her racket, and then the guy docks her a game point, which is huge in tennis. I mean, you know, there's a big deal. And then, like, Serena got angry on the court, which, again, sports people do. This is a normal thing, not just in tennis, in every sport. And it's just been interesting to see how the discussion has evolved and molded. You know, like on one side, people are like, Serena loses it on the court, loses, she's hysterical. She just, and it's like, yo, we never say that about NBA players. You know, we never say that when LeBron is fighting about a foul. There was a foul. We never like, LeBron lost it. He lost all control. It was his meltdown. When baseball players rush the umpire, you know, when they do that, they never go like, they had a meltdown. Look at all of them throwing a tantrum. They're just like, it got really passionate. Look at the passion in this game. Tempers flaring. And then with Serena, it's like, she's really lost it. She needs to calm down. It's like, yo, that's what a sportsman or sportswoman will do in a game. And then it became like this convoluted conversation of like, is she being treated equally? Is she not being treated equally? Most tennis players came out and said, hey, look, what she did, all the guys do, not just being coached, but also talking trash to the ref, to the umpire. They were like, yeah, we all do that. The only difference is we don't get penalized the same way. And that's the conversation that's come out now, is that, like, even in tennis, even at that level of a sport, you still see a discrepancy with how a man and a woman are treated in the same environment, in the same work environment. You know, you see these stories about, like Les Moonves with CBS, where people go, the women said they were afraid to come out on their side because they were worried that they would then become the target of what had happened. But you see constantly that we don't live in a world where everyone is treated the same. And now, I'm not saying that Serena shouldn't be punished. I'm saying it the other way around. I'm saying, like, now the focus is on the guys, where it's like, why aren't they being punished? Do you know what I mean? Why aren't they being called out on these things? Why aren't they? Because it's got to be equal one way or the other. Either everyone fights, or everyone gets punished. Now, I personally think everyone should fight. I think that's more fun. I think I want to see that. I want to see rackets being smashed. I want to see people dissing umpires. You thief! You are a thief! I want to see that. Like, that was amazing. Like, I thought it was fantastic. And I think Serena has a good point. It is you, like, it's just you fighting for yourself.